y'all know all the X's and O's, man. I'm just sitting at home watching. I don't like to get into that because I don't believe the game is really decided on the field.
Hey everyone, guest is back. It's Kamish back here with another draft preview. This time it's our last tier 2 preview for the summer, and it's KILLERSHEEP21 coming up from tier 3, a tier 3 qualifier, and a guy that's looking to make the hop, skip, jump, and in 2 years make it up to tier 1. Other teams have done it before, and KILLERSHEEP21 is going to try to put himself in a position to do so. But I do think he probably does, maybe might have to make a couple adjustments to the lineup. Maybe not. I mean, it's his lineup, but let's just get into it here for you. And I'm going to share my screen, and we'll get into your preview here. Sorry, this. Oh. All right, so likely keepers here. You've set your keepers, so thank you for that. Everyone in tier 1 has set their keepers, and what makes it really cool is, for their previews, we get to talk about what we think as commissions, what their likely first pick will be in the draft. So that kind of makes it just a little bit more interesting. So thank you for doing that. You're going triple running back. Obviously, you understand the importance of running backs in the shortage, but it's not just that. I mean, your team's short on talent. But Travis Etienne, Jacksonville, paired up with his guy T-Law, right, since college. And Etienne kind of broke out last year, as you know, and big year for him. They did say they're going to try to limit some of his carries this year. But I still think Etienne's the guy there, right? I think he's going to get the big plays, the potential scoring plays. So I think obviously great keeper there. Tony Pollard, obviously he's got Ty J. Spears there in Tennessee, a whole new running room with King Henry gone. King Henry dominated that backfield for years. And now it's Tony Pollard that comes in. Had a kind of a down year with the broken leg, coming back from the broken leg the year prior. So we'll see what happens there. Kendry Miller in year 2. Everyone's saying, hey, this guy could break out. This guy can break out. AK is still there. So we'll have to see if Kendry Miller is going to be a potential breakout candidate or at least take more carries away. Tight end Dalton Kincaid, I think that's going to be a good score there. Josh Allen, of course, lost Stephon Diggs. It's a wide open wide receiver room in Buffalo, but we do know Dalton Kincaid's the guy at tight end there. Potentially could get some scoring plays. He also decided to keep a defense in Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The only other guy, potential keeper I saw in your lineup is Cortland Sutton, and of course, lots of talk of him maybe leaving Denver. I mean, it'd probably be good if he did leave Denver from a fantasy perspective for you. So I think you could flip flop there. Keeping a defense, I think, is kind of interesting. And then TJ Edmonds at IDP for Chicago, I think, obviously tackling machine, so great keeper there. Draft pick scenario. So the pick situation is unique. Okay, how? Well, there was a lot of trades on the prior team. I can't even remember who the prior team was, to be honest. But you got 12 picks in the first 10 rounds. Makes it interesting. You got 2 seconds, 3 sixes for the 666. And with those 3 sixes, let's face it, you could get like 3 linebackers, maybe 3 wide receivers, right? You could do the triple dip, which sometimes works out in a draft. Sometimes it doesn't. Maybe you spread it out. You go running back, wide receiver, tight end, right? So no 9th, though. First pick is the 8th pick in the draft. Pretty good situation, if you ask me, for a tier 3 qualifier coming up late. Rounds 11 to 20, you got 7 picks, no 12, no 16, no 18. You do have 2 14s. Good to see those picks come earlier. And then in rounds 21 to 29, you got 10 picks, 2 28s, 2 29s. So 4 picks in the last 2 rounds. Not ideal for the remaining depth part. But with only 16 teams here, you can still find some decent players there late in the draft. And I think you have the potential to do it. So KILLERSHEEP21, active Boner. I think he's going to be a good addition to tier 2 and would potentially be even a great addition to tier 1 if he can find a way to get it done.